Hello, how are you today? I'm very good, thank you. So, I need to ask you this question. So, why do you think modern women today that they don't prioritize marriage anymore? Can you tell us, please? That's a very, very good question. Hmm. Modern women. Do you know these days, modern day women, they're not looking for ring anymore. They're looking for something more than ring. They're looking for partnership. They're looking for a man that will see the value. Because these days we can see now that women they're more exposed, unlike the olden days. No woman wants to get married and settle for less, especially if they have their own money, if they know what freedom feel like. So they're not about to enter into a marriage to serve a man. So meaning that man must know that we are in a partnership. I'm not here to be a slave of yours. We are here to work on the relationship together. And for some, fear of divorce, fear of abusive relationship, because they've seen enough around. Social media have exposed this kind of world to everyone. That's why I'm always saying that the wisdom is everywhere now. Even though having said that doesn't mean that okay, you should relay back and say, well, I don't this is how things must be. I must have a perfect marriage, because there's nothing called perfect marriage. You work on your relationship. Because for some as well, it might be that they're not emotionally mature for a marriage. Because as you can see, with the way marriage is going on in this generation, most of these younger people, this generation of Gen Z and all the rest, they don't even know importance of a marriage anymore. It's like it's a party time. They'll just say, okay, I want to shut down the internet, I want my marriage, I want my wedding to be the best, and all the rest. Then after that, it's like the reality will settle in. For some that they're mature, they're like, no, I don't think I'm ready for a marriage. And apart from that, I know what I'm looking for in a marriage. Because if you know what you're looking for, it might not make you to prioritize marriage. It's like men keep coming to you, but you're like, no, I have things to do. And for some, it might be they're pursuing their career. They are looking for certain level that they want to get to before they can say, okay, I'm ready to get married. So people have different reasons why they don't prioritize marriage. But eventually, even though I've seen some women that they said they don't want to get married because it's like marriage is not an achievement, but some still see marriage as okay, if I'm not married, doesn't matter everything that I gathered, I'm still not fulfilled. And for some, it's like I'm in a relationship, but I don't want to get married. I've seen people as well that it's like, I just want a partner. I don't want to get married, because it's like immediately you use that name. You're my husband, I'm your wife. Something shifted. Some people it's like, what happened when we're dating? Everything is good. Immediately we come with this idea of, oh, we are married, my wife, my husband. All of a sudden, the man will have ego, and then everything will change. So some people have a fear of that. So they'll be like, okay, we're not putting any ring on it. Let's just do this thing, and then maybe we can keep the flow. We have many celebrities that's what they do. And let's face it, these days, many of these modern day, this generation, they're looking onto these celebrity to decide what they want to do in their life. I don't know why, because someone like Oprah Winfrey, they've been together for God knows now how many years, maybe over 20 years, if I'm right or wrong. They're not married, but they're together. Even these days, I'm hearing that some women now, they even want to be married, and then they don't want to live together in the same house with the husband. That one, please don't ask me. It's like I have my own apartment, you have your own apartment, but when we need to meet, be together, play husband and wife, then we can all come to maybe my apartment, or I'll come to your apartment. But in the evening, we go back to our homes. I don't know that. That's why I'm saying that this generation, they're changing this institution called marriage. So it's like we're married, but we're not married. So that way we will be able to bear each other. Because if we don't see each other like 24 hours a day, maybe we respect each other, maybe we can do things differently. I don't know. So that's some of the reason. So if you're listening to me and you're thinking, yeah, that's exactly how I feel, listen, you can get a copy of my book, When Spark Fly. It will give you idea of what marriage is all about. It will give you idea if you're actually ready to get married, or maybe you have fear of getting married, thinking, oh no, if I get married, this is what will happen. Get a copy of my book. Don't listen to what everyone is saying. Like I'm always saying, your last name is not everyone. You are yourself. So find out yourself. You don't have to be, I know, you're a strong woman, you're independent, you're feminist, but you can still get married and have a good marriage. So get a copy of my book or book a session with me. Let's dig deep. The reason why you don't really, really want to get married, let's talk about it. Because marriage is not exactly the scam that people are making out to be. You can have a good marriage, but let's talk about it. So go on my page, mercyb.co.uk, or you can book a session with me and you can thank me later.